We're back at Route 66 Raceway in suburban Chicago for our second 250 qualifier. Right next to Jeremy McGrath there at the gate is Heath Voss. He's got the Parts Unlimited helmet cam. We're off and running. A trio of riders getting hung up on the outside, but the big three, McGrath, Carmichael, and Windham, are free and clear.
Right behind Jason Fournette right there, over the finish line double, no problem. See it gets tight as they work their way into that chicane. Carmichael challenging McGrath.
Carmichael in the lead. This has been a good learning year for RC.
Now, a couple of surprises right here for me. It looked like McGrath had a huge hole shot somewhere. He just made a little mistake. Carmichael took advantage of it, and Kevin Windham looked like he had a horrible start.
McGrath cutting to the inside, takes the lead.
Oh, you just can't blink or McGrath is by. Already pulls a tear off, just kind of floats the bike through the air. He's relaxed, confident. He owns this place right now.
How many times have we seen him do it?
Oh, a million. And you know what? Look at the lead he's already opened up. I mean, Carmichael's thinking, yeah, I got him. And right away, before he even has a chance to settle into a groove, Jeremy just jumps right to the inside, pulls away. It just ruins your confidence.
McGrath, RC, and Windham, 1, 2, and 3. The only real points battle left in the 250s, with only this race in Las Vegas left on the schedule, is fourth place between Windham and Carmichael. Let's take another look at that big pass.
Well, Carmichael's going to go to the outside, which will set him up perfect for the triple. Jeremy jumps to the inside, downsides that, goes right into the line of Carmichael. Nothing he can do about it. Beautiful move. You see Jeremy, he reaches over in the air, tightens up the play of that clutch lever. He's got a little dial on there. He can just reach over and tighten it up a little bit. He likes the clutch real tight. Doesn't want to have to pull it a quarter of an inch or a half an inch for it to engage. He wants to feel it right away. Pulls off another tearaway. I don't know if he pulled two or he didn't get it the first time and try it again, but those little clear film tear-offs over the goggles, that's in case you were to get a bad start. And each time you pull one, you get clear vision. Well, the problem with having 4 or 5 stacked on there, it just makes that vision a little milkier. So every time he goes up in the air, he just clears it off a little bit more since he's got no one there to roost him.
Some question when he took off the motocross season, running only 2 races, if he could come back in championship form. Well, he's proved that.
See if Windham can do something here with Carmichael. Anxious to see where the passing opportunities are out there, and if Windham can find his way around. He's definitely on the pace. He'd like to get out there and challenge McGrath, but he better hurry up and get by Carmichael. McGrath already putting a 1:09 lap time in the book on that second lap. So he's already on the pace of Vuillemin, and I have a feeling he'll be able to click off even a quicker one.
Windham trying to pressure Carmichael, if not get close enough to make a move. Kevin, after 2 podiums in the first 3 races this year, had an 8-race run where he didn't contend. Lately, he's picked it up with 3 consecutive podiums, including his first win at Dallas.
That's the difference. I have a feeling that if McGrath had been in Windham's shoes right there, he would have made that pass stick. Jeremy just seems to have a little bit extra on all these guys. I mean, over the years, it's obvious. He's going for his 7th championship in 8 years, and even the year he lost, he had some mechanical problems. Otherwise, he'd have won that one as well. Nothing against Jeff Emig, who won it that year, but Jeremy has just been so dominant here. I have a feeling Kevin's going to try to stay close, make that move again before the triple. Little mistake by Carmichael. That'll keep Kevin in there.
Can Carmichael hold him off? We'll have more EA Sports Supercross in a moment. We're back with more Supercross action. Jeremy McGrath was leading our second qualifier for the 250s, but the battle here is for second place between Carmichael and Windham. They've pulled away from Heath Voss, who's in 4th, which is the final qualifying spot. But Windham is picking things up.
Just a little bit faster than Carmichael in some places on the racetrack, and if he was in 2nd, he might be able to make a little bit more of a run at McGrath. But you got to get around the rider in front of you to have that opportunity. You see the difference of timing that they had through there. A little different idea which jumps to jump. They're still studying and trying to figure out what's going to work best later.
Jeremy McGrath simply cruising at his own pace right now. Number one showing us why he's the best. Let's go back on board with Heath Voss now.
Approaching a triple right here. Oh, you come up short right there, and it's ugly. This is the rhythm section right here where Carmichael and Windham were jumping through it a little bit different. They were actually tripling all the way to the corner there. And a faster section of whoops. This is where we saw Pastrana earlier ride a wheelie all the way down the straightaway. Little chicane, a couple sets of doubles. Then you go through the mechanics area, you look to the right, you get your signal board right there. You can see how hard it is to read. I couldn't see what it said.
That helmet cam also gives you a good idea of the pounding these riders take, and come main event time, it's for 20 laps. The battle for second hasn't changed. It's still Ricky Carmichael, then Kevin Windham.
Carmichael has been able to take his lap times down to 109. That was his best lap on the 4th lap. And he's still trying to hang with McGrath. So all three of these guys have been able to dip down to 109, the same as Vuillemin did in the first heat. So the pace of these 4 riders is all the same. It's really going to come down to, you can see how important the start is. Although McGrath was able to find his way around Carmichael into the lead, it does seem a little bit difficult to pass.
Best race time gets the best gate position. It's the final lap now, underway.
Looks like Windham might have had a run at Carmichael down the inside with the lapped rider right there. Gonna ruin that. I'm anxious to see what happens after this left-hander. They do the triple, then they have that other triple where McGrath passed for the lead. If Windham can stay close, he might be able to make something happen there. Carmichael blocking to the inside. Kevin should be able to jump it. I don't know if they were really able to make a pass there. They're able to, if they can get close enough, fool the guy into thinking they might be following to the outside, dive to the inside the way McGrath did. That seems to be the only way they can make a pass.
Well, the pressure's been on Carmichael to hold on to second place. McGrath has been on a cruise here, looking for his 11th qualifying win. Vuillemin and Jeremy would be tied for the top honors in that category. The checkers fly for Jeremy McGrath. Vuillemin issued the challenge, and McGrath came back and showed him how to do it. On the Honda results page, note Heath Voss, the top privateer of the series, makes it out of the qualifier directly to the main event. Davey Coombs is with our champion.
Jeremy, in the first heat, we watched the last man with a mathematical chance at the championship, David Vuillemin, put in an almost perfect ride. He came right back out and matched him.
Well, David's been riding really good this year. You know, he's learned a lot, learned fast, and he's right on pace, you know, with me now. It seems like I got the rest of the guys by the points. So I don't think anyone expected Vuillemin to be up there, but he's learning fast.
You got one more race you got to beat him at. Can tonight be the night?
Well, I sure hope so. You know, it's pretty cold. Track's really slick because it's hard ground, and they had to water, and the water seems to be coming up, so the track's getting a little more slick. And, you know, hopefully I can put my Chaparral Mazda Yamaha out in front right off the start and not have to look back.
Good luck at the main, Jer.
All right, thanks.
So both David Vuillemin and Jeremy McGrath win their qualifying heats. The rivalry still is hot and heavy. Jeremy looking forward, though, to capturing his 7th title in 8 years.